Another type of intelligence. As long as we're into this broad idea of expanding what intelligence is, let's talk about another type of intelligence that I feel is often neglected. I'm not talking about EQ. Everybody knows EQ nowadays. Obviously, not talking about IQ because that is the definition of intelligence. Not talking about street smarts. I'm talking about the concept of flexibility. Flexibility. Interesting term. I think for most people it means ability to adapt. Sure. Yeah, that sounds right. My question though is, in terms of flexibility, why is flexibility not considered a form of intelligence? You got to figure things out in a new scenario, in a different situation. Not necessarily so easy, right? When I travel, I think about this. So, when you travel to a different place for the first time, most people don't know what to do. Some people read up on it, say you haven't. How are you supposed to behave? Some people pick it up faster than others. You watch others. You see what they do. Okay, so is this one of those where you clean up your table yourself, or you just leave it there for them to clean up? Just sit there, wait for somebody else eating, finish, to see what they do. I mean, it could be they're another tourist, but depending on how touristy that place is, most likely they're not. They're local. They know what to do. They may teach you the wrong thing. They may be an aberration, a minority, but by and large, you just see what other people do. The whole statement, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. I change a lot for work. I work in different hospitals. It's annoying, takes effort, but I could do it. A lot of doctors couldn't because they worked in one place their whole life and it's easy. They know the drill, but they go to a new place, they're not really sure what to do. Some people could never adjust. Some people may take a long time to adjust. If you do it enough, you know what to look for, the differences. Is that flexibility? Moving to a different place. We say kids can adapt, but some kids can, some kids cannot, right? It's hard making all new friends. I think most people would agree. How do you make new friends? How do you do this? How do you realize if you have to do something else to fit in better? So I think seeing all these things is a type of intelligence, right? If people see stuff faster, we say they're smart. Like say you're playing a game, they see the pattern, they figure out the solution. That's called smart, intelligent, right? Why does it not apply to flexibility? Somebody twists jobs a lot. People look down on that person. They can't keep a job. That may be true. But could it be possible there's people who like to switch jobs, who actually weren't fired, just want to try something different? I think the thing is, flexibility is not a skill most quote unquote successful people have. Most people don't have this skill. They like to live a routine life. And that's the thing. A lot of people who are quote unquote successful, they just do the same thing over and over. They're not necessarily flexible. And that's fine. Subspecialized people, super specialized people, those people are highly paid and revered in our society. That's not flexibility. The jack of all trades, master of none. That's the flexible guy. does everything, tries to do everything. Not necessarily saying he's good at everything, but he tries. He's not half bad. Not perfect, but not bad. And so I feel like that's the whole thing with flexibility. I feel it really needs to be more appreciated in today's world. I was talking to my friend the other day. He thinks that everybody's a nomad at heart. I would say, I don't know. In the West, they try to teach that nomads are bad. They're inferior. You look at all nomadic cultures, you look at gypsies, you look at the nomads in Africa, all inferior. Why is a nomadic lifestyle worse? Why is quote unquote staying in one place better? People call stability, but that's not quite the same. I say stability is being able to be okay wherever you are. That's called being stable, right? It is people who are in one place their whole time and their house burns down, all of a sudden they're unstable. So that's stability. As long as everything around me stays the same, I'm okay. For me, that's not a skill for tomorrow's world. That's a skill that I don't think is useful, being stable. People are shocked when there's big changes. They can't adjust very fast. Who's going to say that's a good thing? But flexibility means you're able to move. Maybe constantly moving. Being okay with that. Actually thriving. Look at these as new opportunities. Why is the ability to change your mindset, to be unlike other people, to be like the majority, why is that not an intelligence? I think most people just follow the game, follow the herd, follow the trends. The flex people are the ones who are going to create their own trends. They're in control of their own destiny. No matter where they are, they're fine. I think it's good to have protection, like the tortoise has a shell. I think it's better to be fast and flexible and not need a shell because you know how to defend yourself anyways.